all over the world, we about to go. Truth is coming out, that's what you need.
Oh, this guy's a culture vulture. I don't care if he's black. Man, he be getting on my nerves, man.
So DJ,
I'm surprised one of these dudes ain't pop him yet. Because he always acts like he's down with the Chicago people. Then he clowns them at the same time.
This video right here is basically a bunch of rappers start getting on DJ Akademiks for what he said to Lil Wayne's daughter.
What did he say?
So you know how in society we use the word like nigga. Like there's different contexts of how people use it. The same word with
who
the
checked
B
him?
word.
What's his name checked him? What's this guy's name? I can't think of his name. It's a Chicago rapper. He checked him though one time. He didn't want none of them. I can't think of his name.
I don't know. I heard about. They brought that up in this interview too, but not in this part. But just like how women use the B word like as like a friend, so he used the word in another context, and the mother, she got upset. So now a bunch of the rappers they trying to check him about how he used the word.
Lil Wayne daughter a B?
Yeah. He didn't call her one, but
he did.
So
in a friendly context, according to him.
In a friendly context?
Yeah.
But the hypocrisy is real though, because the same dudes that's checking him is making songs about bees.
Exactly. And that's one of the things that this clip probably don't show is he mentioned like, okay, if y'all want to get on me about saying the B word, how about we open a conversation about y'all saying it in all of y'all songs?
You do understand why Toy is mad though. Of course. Mm-hmm. Even all right. So let's talk. I didn't hear the clip because it was big. So, in what reference did you call her daughter a bitch? If you called her a bitch. So I was talking about Regine. I said it's kind of interesting and funny. I'm cracking jokes. Mm-hmm. Yo, she was with wife and Lucy, Puerto Rico. She dipped on that dude. She got.
Hey, that's a phone call. That's a different ringtone, but hey.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press.
Accept. This Moses. How you doing, brother?
Yes, sir.
Prophet?
Yes, sir.
Oh, brother Moses.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey. Most High in Christ bless, brother.
Most High in Christ bless, King.
Hey, so what do you think about... No, let me ask you a question. Did you make it through the storm?
Yeah, I lost power for maybe like 2 hours.
That's not bad. That's not bad. So the Most High protected you. How's your tabernacle?
Yes, sir. It was wonderful. You know, it was an indoors event, but I made sure I had a little drape and a tent, mock tent over the baby's crib, the little girls, and you know, my man cave.
Well, as long as you let it keep the feet. Hey, when are you gonna make it? When are you gonna make your way back to the pearly gates of the Jacksonville school?
Oh, it's in the works. Just waiting on the Most High. You know, everything has its sentence.
Oh, praises.
You know,
as long as it's in the work, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, so what's your comment on DJ Akademiks? What's your comment on this brother right here?
Well, you know, I think he had a good point. He said we got to have a big conversation on, you know, how the word is being used, because these rappers, they got to take responsibility for, you know, them throwing the word out there like that. And then, you know, he's using it in a way like use it every day. And then now all of a sudden, you know, it's just.
Oh, that's what he's going to say? I didn't even hear that. He's going to say that? That's what he's going to say?
Yeah, it's very hypocritical for them to. Now they want to come forward and say, oh, you can't say that, you know?
Yeah.
So it's very hypocritical.
Hey, so the only thing about it is, if somebody stepped to him and want to punch him in the mouth, he's going to have to answer for why he's using the B word. However, whatever context he's using it in, because the people that he's talking about are so-called gangster type dudes. So if he's stepping into their world, he better be able to, you know, back up what he's talking about. Now, if he knew who he was, an Israelite, he would be saying, nah, they shouldn't even be, he wouldn't use it, and then he also be telling them they shouldn't be using it either. Not trying to say, I'm going to use it the same way they're going to use it. Nah, he's still wrong.
I think he's safe. I think he's safe because Charleston White does the same thing. Charleston White says, when's the last time you've seen snitches get stitches? So Tekashi 6ix9ine did his little thing, and you know, you got to have a real conversation, because now people are so woke. You got to have these real conversations. You can't be selling millions of albums saying the B word, and now you're using it, and then now one of your loved ones is being involved by, you know, the word being said to them in a way that is really not even that serious. And then, but they, I think him and T.I., they had a conversation about it, and then they squashed it. They had a man-to-man. They had an understanding of it.
Hey, those dudes need to step out that world. I know about Charleston White too. They stepping into a world they don't want to step in. I don't know if they're watching, but a lot of these rappers and a lot of these affiliates is getting shot, is getting killed. So they better. You're right. Charleston White got a lot of enemies right now. He got a lot of enemies. The only side to be on right now is the Israelite side of keeping the commandments. Really, when you look at all the stuff that's going on, these dudes better stay in their lane, man. They better stay in their lane. But I want to watch. I want to see what this guy's going to say. But I appreciate you calling in. Appreciate you calling in.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Most High Christ bless.
All right. Most High Christ bless. Yeah, let's see. I want to see what Akademiks going to say. That's the side he's going to take. He's going to take that side.
Like the opposite of like his archetype, which I'm just saying a gangster, right? I'm like, I know a lot of, and that's when I use the word. I know a lot of the B words, and I shouldn't say that. A lot of women who do the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the B word is a conundrum, right? Because it's like the N word. When you use it the way you used it, or when you hear it in music, it doesn't bother you. But if somebody called your mama that, a woman that you love that, now you up in arms. So I even. Even when you see the rappers getting upset, I'm like, well, y'all use that in your music.
That's another thing you see all the time. Here's the point. And just because I know people don't even want to have these discussions, they rather just say, even though you cleared it up a second earlier and we don't like you this week, and this is a perfect clip. By the way, Toya said, listen, I don't know if
Toya told you that you act like a bitch. She said she did.
Hold on. And you know what I said? Because she was like, don't talk about my child like that. I'm like, damn, well, you talking about my mama's child. Like, you talking about me. Like, listen.
Have you apologized to her yet, though?
I mean, in the sense of saying, I'm sorry I used the word at all.
Yes.
I mean, I apologize. And of course, I'm sorry.
It's the camera right there. Now's a great time. There's no time like the present.
No. If she's taking it in that sense offensively, I do apologize. But I do have to say, because I don't want to apologize for something that, I don't want the next time y'all hear me say the word bitch because it's used in mad different contexts. I'm like, didn't you just apologize? I'll be a hypocrite. So I'm not trying to hurt her feelings. So that's the apology I'll give. I apologize if my usage of that word, even though I try to retract it, made you feel any type of way. That was
vice versa. The people who are offended at Act using that word, especially the rappers, they should think about that too. Next time they're in the studio and they writing their rhymes.
They don't want to have that conversation.
But we should. I think now. I think these are the times to have those conversations.
I'm seeing like the topic of it. That's all I'm saying. The way it looks, it said DJ Akademiks speaks on Regina Carter comment. So it looks like he called Lil Wayne's daughter a B word. Yep. All right. He need to watch his back for Lil Wayne or his people's is. That's like it. If you trying to explain it, slice it the other way. When the same thing happened to in a different way, it happened to Joe Budden in a different way. When you make a certain comments about somebody and you trying to explain it, when you see that person, he better be ready for the recompense. He's trying to say, well, y'all say it. Well, when Esau does it to us, right? And you guys say, what happened when he sees somebody on site? Negroes are going to be punching him out. However you think you saying it.
And that's funny what you're saying, because one of the next clips, it actually goes into that. Where the Duke Energy dude came to the door and rang his doorbell.
Oh, yeah.
What would you do?
He slipped. Well, I don't know if he slipped, but basically the dude came to the door and he wanted to say, I think, neighbor or something like that.
Neighbor.
Yeah, but neighbor, he just said nigga and just was like, oh, man. My bad.
Yeah.
He said, hey, Akademiks is not going to talk like that in front of Lil Wayne and in front of mom. He's not going to talk like that.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, but like Osa Michael was stating, y'all got to be on the Israelite side of this thing, because that's what happens when you trying to explain and context and all this other foolishness, right? Hey, yo, grab Sirach 26 real quick and 25, because ain't no other context for saying that word but offensive. That's the hypocrisy in being a Negro. Read that.
Sirach chapter 26 and verse 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
As a dog. Rappers be talking about shameless sisters last time I checked. The twerking and the jiggering and gyrating and stuff like that. And hey, I got daughters too, and I know my daughters ain't walking around dressing like Lil Wayne's daughter to even be called out their name. And that's the problem with black community, because like he's talking about the rappers or whatever, Lil Wayne included or whatever, but even females do the same thing, and we be trying to front like, oh, it's a term of endearment. Nah, you disrespecting each other. Let's just keep it real. And like he's saying, y'all ready to have that conversation? No. Meanwhile, you remember, what was that? BET Awards? The black one was like, oh, you black men, stand up with us, when they wanted to kill babies.
Yeah.
But they're not saying, all you sisters, have respect for yourself. So it's just like, and I get that Lil Wayne might be upset, but it's like, bro, if you're going to punch him in the face, that means you got to punch your whole entourage in the face. You got to punch yourself in it. You got to find Birdman and stop kissing him and punch him in the face, too. You're going to have to do that, man.
Can I add on to that?
No.
Oh.
My God. I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing.
Isaiah 65:15.
Isaiah 65.
All right, just because like what you were saying as far as like how the name is associated, how they act as far as them being dogs, the way they dress, their attitude, all those. Exactly, right? Go ahead and read that.
Isaiah chapter 65, verse 15. And ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen.
Right. Instead of being called royalty, instead of being called the princes, the princesses. Continue reading.
For the Lord shall slay thee. And call his servants by another name.
His servants will then be called nigger or the B word. And guess what comes with it? Their actions. Look at how our people are acting right now. They're not acting as how God commanded us to be in the first place. We're acting as real life niggas and bees.
Bitches.
Right. Bitches.
You know what's funny?
That's the word. That's the word he was using.
Yeah.
The comments that Akademiks was talking about, the whole thing started with, she used to mess with that dude that's locked up, the one that caught a body, YNF, whatever.
Yeah.
You know they be using letters for their name, the rapper dude. So he was basically getting on her like, damn, dude got locked up and she skated and went to the next man. So I'm like, well, those are the kind of tendencies that her father raps about. So
holy.
In the world of niggerdom, he technically had a point. In the world of niggerdom.
Or the niggerdom, he was right. So he's right.
In the world of niggerdom,
he didn't have to apologize.
Right.
Holy.
But you know he do though.
In the world of niggerdom, boy.
Yeah.
Hey,
You gotta be ready when they pull up on you. That's what I'm saying. In the world of niggerdom, you got ready to pull it when they pull up on you for using those type words towards a family member.
You remember they did that to Charlemagne?
Yeah.
I think it was Lil
Yeah.
They ran up on him, punched him.
On his way to work.
Can I get a drop? Can I get a drop video?
Oh man.
Yeah.
You gotta watch your words, man. Like get caught up. As funny as hey, pull up.
We trying to rebuke towards repentance,
Right.
They just be trying to be disrespectful.
Exactly. Hey, pull up the next article.
Yeah, and they doing that to make money. You know, because he's an internet what do they call him?
I ain't never heard of this brother since the last year.
He's an internet influencer. Yeah.
So he's not a DJ?
He used to DJ in at some point in time, a short career. But yeah, he's an influencer for the most part and a podcaster.
I see why you're saying culture vulture.
Yeah.
He profits off all the crime.
So he's a black DJ
Or that video.
Yeah, he's a black DJ bad for real. Damn. He's a black DJ bad.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. I.U.I.C has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. I.U.I.C, we deliver the truth.